Okay, so welcome back. We are going to be starting Season 2 of Stronghold here. It's been a while since I've been doing this. Got myself the corrected volumes here as well. And of course I forgot to close the door. But that's a pretty minor detail. I'm going to adjust the volume on my end so I'm not going deaf. And of course, there's the whole intro. But I'm actually just going to skip through the intro. Start a brand new game here, and let's see if I can remember this. Oh yeah, first try. That was a nice one. Anyways, I'm gonna just do random world, hostile, begin playing. Well, actually, I will save it briefly here. Now I will begin play. So, just taking a quick look around the map. Not a lot of water. This area is pretty flat up here, which is nice. Okay, so I'm going to get started here. And this time, I'll just be playing as dwarfs. I'm going to play it a bit differently from the last time here. And we'll see how this goes. Let's see, dwarfs. What do dwarfs use? Strength is a primary thing. Okay. Well then. Okay, so strength. Let's try and get a strength 18. Granted, I don't really need a strength 18. I would prefer having double-digit stats with a decently high charisma as well, since charisma does affect how often you get troops. Hey, this is pretty well-rounded. Maybe a little low on the charisma end. Certainly don't need intelligence or wisdom. So let's keep trying here. Oh darn, I think I just passed a good one. Go figure. Constitution's also good. Yeah, I'm not going to go with that one. There's been a few here that have been decent. Actually, I think this one will do quite nicely. Charisma 15 ensures I should be able to get a decent number of recruits. Strength 17, nice high strength. And Constitution 12 means I shouldn't die within just a couple little hits. We're just going to be a chaotic leader. All we're doing is destroying the enemies on the map. And we'll call this guy, I don't know. Let's just call him Kilgore. Keep. No place in. So, just taking a quick look. Got two that can be readied up. Nothing. Wow, that's rough. Maybe we'll get lucky here. No? Iron, that's something. A second iron, that's also something. Let's chop that down. You, home. Let's send one here. This is a good number of stones as well. Ooh, gold. That's a good start. And that's not a rock, apparently. Still, iron and gold. That's a good deal. Okay, let's get this. Well, yeah, let's lower it back down. Right about there. Oof, some of this is slow. Got a lot of income now, though. That's a good sign. Let's place a couple plots. Actually gonna hold off on the plots there. Oof, now we're gonna have a lot of income. Dwarfs are really good at spotting mineral deposits. So even early in the game, they can be very strong to start out with. Let's see, I'm actually going to max out the money here I've got. Place down an inn, or a guest house, rather. Then I'll get to upgrading these farm plots. Because I am going to need them here. I'm going to switch the main castle back over to pure building. Got that done. Nice. Now, for now, just recruiting and training there. I need to get some more recruits up and going. I don't have enough storage for gold in order to, oh, there's a recruit. Good. Actually, I do want to keep them there. So, to start with, I'd better go with, well, an armory is always good. I'm going to want a forge, and I'm going to need a vault. So getting that vault built here will help us store some more money here pretty quick. These other two structures will upgrade our weapons and our armor. And hey, it's another guy. That's good news. Looks like, ooh, second gold deposit. A fourth iron deposit. Chop down that tree. Let's see, I'm gonna make this area markets eventually. Let's get him based there. So this will be 4 markets, this will be 2 markets, probably 2 fields, and then 4 markets again. So we do have a lot of money coming in, but we don't have any ways to spend it. Amusingly enough. Well, let's get this thing upgrading. Oh, there's a guy. Ready him up. Let's place him down. And actually I'm going to go 2 marketplaces, farm, and, well, actually, where am I on the map? Kinda lower edge. This will be an okay location still. I'm going to place down a tower here. Once we get a little more gold. And then we'll see if we can't upgrade this armory. Ooh, mine exhausted. 9247, so this place. I'll actually just prepare for an inn. It's a good location for it. Now that I have access to some of the market funds as well, it'll make building some of these structures a bit easier. Ready up a new person. Bring them over here. And get some more markets going. Oh, need to wait just a little bit. Looks like the tower got finished back there. That's nice. Be upgrading this farm plot here in a second. Leave that tower alone. This and this, they both take quite a bit to upgrade. That takes 8,000. Got plenty of gold storage for the time being. Probably gonna look at upgrading the guest house. Once we get that going, it'll help boost some income here. Okay, we got a lot of farms going. So here, I'm actually going to put in 2 inns. Make sure I place it properly here. It's always a pain when you misplace one of these things. And then you're left trying to either work around it or you gotta cancel it. Don't really want to cancel anything at this stage. Looks like we've got kobolds and evil thief. Probably have some more. Let's see. Ooh, skeletons. Those aren't a big challenge. Dire wolf. These can be dangerous. I wish all the enemies had portraits. That'd be cool, but you know, can't have everything here, given how old this game is. Anyways, let's get one person here, one person here. And just looking over a couple things here as well. See, looks like I got all the markets done. Fund access. Oh, no I don't. What am I at? 80%? Oh, of course. These 2 mines. Once they run out, they'll become markets. That's what I'm overlooking there. These 2 mines will become farm plots. Place down a couple plots of farm. This will become a pair of inns as well. So, I gotta wait for about 2,000 gold here. Place that one. And let's start working on this one as well. Oh, 8844. Right here. So this can become a farm. That other location, yep, is right about to expire as well. Let's ready that guy up. Let's ready that guy up. I'm gonna drop both of them here for now. I do actually want a 4th character there as well, just in case we have any trouble dealing with some of the enemies on the map. Okay, got 1 in place down. Oh. Perfect, here's the 4th one. Place that one home. We got another one. Start making a building crew that can run around and help get this stuff constructed. We're running out of time here before first winter. Not terribly short on time, just enough. It's going to become important here rather quickly. And I am just going for a small build this game, so I'm not looking to expand out a whole lot. But you know, making it through that first winter is always important. Plus, I still need a pair of granaries. Preferably. Maybe more. I might go for 4. And then I will also need at least a couple training locations as well. So actually, I'll get some people down here, get them into place. Some more iron deposits, that's nice. Got one in place here. Okay, place down a couple granaries. This place will also become a guardhouse once we get the funds for it. Ready up. Oops. There we go. Take a quick look around here. Got some upgrades going. Those mines are still going strong. Oh, this person is done. They can just be set to pure training. No reason for them to be anything else. This is still being worked on. I do want to get training up and running. Okay, so now it's fall. Population 58, housing for 85, 155 food production. Well, I could make this coming winter a little thin on resources. But even if that is the case, I ought to be doing just fine in that regard. With these 2, or rather 4 granaries coming into place. My next big concern is, will we have enough income? 96.44. This one. Okay, so your market. Let's get this person over. Ready up. Okay, let's switch this all to building. There we go. So that's a good start here. Actually, I want to just get all this upgrading right now. For that matter, I can get this upgrading. And that'd be a big bonus here as well. Ooh, evil thief attacking, huh? And the other mine here was finished. So we'll have access to the common fund in full once those 2 places are wrapped up. There's that one. These all cost a small fortune to upgrade. So let's actually just ready this one up. Run them over here. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Oh, skeletons are also attacking, it looks like. Well, there are skeletons with thieves, so maybe it's the same group. This guy's only level 1, but he's got a good axe, armor class of 4 with an upgraded set of armor. He ought to be able to take on these guys as they stream in on his own. Skeletons really aren't that tough. And it looks like the skeleton died before it even reached us. That's pretty sad. They don't have a lot in the way of longevity, apparently. Anyways, taking a look at the income and the vault storage. Population's getting up there pretty quick. Oh, this guy's all done. So he can just be set to that. We do need to get a few more of these farms up and ready. Also, some of the housing would be good to have up and ready as well. Those two places are still under construction. So, let's bring in the building crew. See how this goes. There we go. Now up to 130. We are going to be short on food this winter though. Hopefully we'll have enough stored up for winter that it won't be an issue. Otherwise it could be some last second building that becomes necessary. It can be a little tough. And he just wiped out that evil thief without even blinking. Which is nice. It is definitely nice. Okay, let's ready that one up. And at the very least, this will provide training up to level 12. That's nice. Let's get our guys in here. I want to get the upgraded armor, which would make a big difference for me. I'd also like to upgrade the metalworks to get +1 weapons. Nice. Forges +1 weapons. So if we take a look here, this 3rd level character, not quite ready to go. +1 hammer and plate mail, armor class 3. That's improved quite a bit now. Now I'm just taking a brief look at this again. It does look like we may need some more farms going. Although we're going to need more housing going too at that point. So none of this is exactly ideal. I think the area is a great start. Let's see, direwolf, skeleton, kobold, evil thief. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start partnering people up here and double up on all the characters in every slot. And yes, I'm being kind of weird in that I want a male and female on each location. Why? Well, why not? It's silly, I know, but I don't mind. Although it looks like we may be a little limited in that regard. At least the ladies are coming out to fight for us here. Okay, well, still would like to double everyone up, regardless of my preferences on how they be doubled up. There we go. So, we got all those set up in place. I'm going to save up a bit more money and start upgrading this farm specifically. Although it is winter time, so let's see here. Okay, good news is we got enough income to continue to maintain our structures. Bad news is we are missing about 70 food production or so, 70 to 80. And that food production is going to be coming out of our food storage all winter. Good news is we have a lot of food stored up, so we shouldn't be in much trouble, but if I can manage it this winter, I do want to upgrade this farm plot again. I mean, currently it's only feeding 5 people. that third level farm plot is significantly better. So I'm just sort of skipping by some time here. Hey, we got a new guy. Good. Let's ready up. If I can, I'm going to make this into my fighting force, eventually. Oop, 8847, huh? Well, if I weren't saving up for that farm, I'd place a guest house in right there. But I really want this farm here, so I'm going to wait until I've got the gold to do that. And, ooh, that's rough. We're losing money now. That mine was necessary, as it turns out. So, let's send this one person up here. Ooh, there's two. Iron deposits, that's good. 2 iron deposits. Send this other one up here. See what we can get. I'm sure you guys all love the airplane noise we get. It does happen on occasion. Well, as you can tell, our population isn't too fond of us right now. But it's just a limited amount of income here. It's not too bad. I'm still looking through, passing some time here. Once I get those mines up and running, be able to save my bacon here. Plus, get this farm upgraded. Which also, you can see, we are losing our food storage. But that food storage is still more than enough to get us through the rest of winter here. We don't have a whole lot left, which is good news. Looks like we lost a person here. That sucks. I want to be able to keep building, not having to rebuild our forces. Having 2 people really just helps ensure that we don't hit any unforeseen consequences of attackers coming at us. There are certain enemies like the white or the vampire in particular, where if you have just one person, it doesn't matter what level they are, it seems like, you're gonna lose them. There's no 2 ways around it. It's ugly, but it is true. So doubling up quite often can save your hide. It's also why I leave so many at the main castle, because if they do punch through those layers first, then the main castle has extra guys that they can fight with. There, finally getting that farm upgraded. Looks like our mines are up and running now. Oh, at least 2 of them are. 2 of them are not. Because I forgot to switch it over to full build production. But good news is, lots of food being produced now, lots of income. Hey, we got another person. Okay, so it is spring now, so in order to compare like to like here, this feeds 22 people, creates 10 gold. This one, on the other hand, feeds 75 people, creates 40 gold. So it creates 4 times as much gold, and it feeds nearly, well, not nearly, more like 3.5 times as many people. So it's very space efficient, very worthwhile. All the additional income as well is very welcome. Sometimes it can be a little tough on that count. And since we are maxed out on our housing, See, this provides housing for 25 people. But if we upgrade it, we'd be able to provide housing for many more. Anyways, let's call these guys over. Let's ready up this one. And actually, since this is the evil thief, I'm gonna go ahead and call these 4 over here. Looks like they've got a ruined house. We could claim it, but I'll probably just destroy it. There's just no reason really to have it. On the other hand, it does look like it may have been upgraded, so hey, if they're gonna spend some time here, why not? These 4 ladies all placed. And now I just took over the house. Let's go ahead and repair it. 14 people, storage for 160 food. Nothing special, but why not? And hey, I'll go ahead and claim these trees. They're not worth a whole lot to dwarfs, but they do provide some food value and a tiny bit of income value as well. And those guys, what they'll do is they'll just sit here and they will absorb troops from this fort location. So every so often you'll see that they'll be engaged in combat and that enemy units will get destroyed. Few more here, which is nice. Let's go ahead and call them over. I do like having a small building team. Helps me produce things. Oh, no. I about wrecked that thing. That would have been a lot of money down the drain. The other good news is that by placing those guys so close to the enemy stronghold, they will continually throw troops at it. So eventually, they'll drain the number of troops they have available. We'll be able to just march straight in and wipe it out. It'll be a good deal. Let's see. Oh, 92-42. That's here. Hey, this guy isn't supposed to be here. This mine's gonna be gone soon. So we'll just have to worry about that when it happens. We can upgrade that. As you can see, even though the mine's gone, our income has just steadily been increasing. These guest houses are also great sources of income, but at a low level, they're not super great at it. It does take a little bit more time first. These farms, however, are good year-round, so that's kind of why I'm dumping money into them first. Although admittedly, saving up 4,000 to upgrade this guest house would be a good investment. So as you can see over here, oh, they just wiped out that thing. Oh, there's only 2 left. That's rough. Came here with 4. Well, let's call these other guys over. 92-42, exhausted. So, as you can see, it does slowly wear out all the mines. Go down to 242 income. That's not bad. You know, judging by the way we are winning these battles, it seems like our troops may have just decided to up and leave on us, which definitely sucks. So I got a couple more going there. Now let's bring them back. I'm not too worried about them getting in fights on the way. Just want to make sure I have enough guys there to start absorbing these enemy troops as they come along. Those kobolds are being awfully persistent, and we almost have enough to start upgrading this guest house. Adjust myself in my chair here. And so now we've got a tavern in production. Once that finishes, I'll show you a comparison between the guest house and the tavern. It should be, if not exactly double, then pretty darn close to double of the previous values. So it is a pretty big improvement. Okay, so taking a look, 35 income and 35 housing, so it's a little more than double the 15 and 15 for the guest house. You can upgrade the tavern once more, and that goes to 75 and 75. So you get a huge bonus once you make that last level upgrade for it. But of course, it takes time and money. Really, money is the concern here. So just looking at this stuff, I do need a bit more income to get these farm plots upgraded. Do wish I could move it along a little quicker. Well, technically I could, but that would involve really sprawling out, and I was trying to avoid that this game. Well, there's one to upgrade. Let's go ahead and set it on max build. As you can see, we're almost up to 300 gold, which is nice. Anyways, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set up another force over here to absorb these kobolds, and then I'm going to put one up by the skeletons to the north. I do want to be able to start soaking up as many of these guys as possible. 3, 4. That ought to be good. And right here. Oh, there goes mine. Just one, but it's a strong indication that we are running out. And we only have 2 dwarves available here. Once again, it ought to be enough to work with. These are just skeletons after all. As you can see, we're having engagements all over the map now. Oops, there we go. Looks like we've got another available one here, one available here. This one, well, it'll soon be available as well. That's the greatest deal for them. But doing pretty darn good overall. Oof. It's a lot of fights. But as you can see, the kobolds and the evil thieves are almost all taken care of. I wanted to start working on these skeletons. Get them moving along as well. So darn it, we're down to 3. We lost one already. Happened so quickly. There's still a hefty group here, so I'm not sure I'd want to attack them. And, well, these are all the upgraded trees, slightly upgraded anyways. So you can see it doesn't cost anything to maintain, feeds 2 people. For elves, they're even better than that. But dwarfs, they'll work. Not exactly what I'd call super great, but hey, it's something. Might as well take advantage of it. This place is down to 3 as well. Goodness. Well, whatever. Looks like we've got an extra guy somewhere. Hiding out. I'm actually here. I totally forgot. I need to put in another guardhouse. I need that going. Without it, I won't be able to train my troops in any decent amount of time. And that was the last mine. So if I just ready that one up, let's go ahead and just call them both over here. There's going to be a little bit of backtracking, but it's not going to be the end of the world. And there's the train for any of you who miss it. Man, we're just having all sorts of fun today. Anyways, finally got 4 guys in each location. This one's at least 2nd level, going on 3rd, so that's some good news. Yes, train, I hear you. I forgot just how loud it can get. It's nice outside, so I wanted to leave the windows open, but as you can tell, there's some downsides to that. Okay, got this place upgraded once. This place needs a little more money to start upgrading farm plots. Of course, lots of combat going on. Man, you can even hear the little signals, crossing signals. It's really not that far away. But I'm set pretty far back from the tracks. I didn't think I'd hear them quite so loud when I first moved here, that is. But, hey, it's better than where I was before. Since I do live in a college town, I was previously close to campus. And, well, it was just too noisy in the first place. But, we ended up moving, and just in time, too. They put in 4 new college housing. Well, 4 new structures for college housing, all rent by the room, all where I was at. And they decided, in their infinite wisdom, to not put in enough parking for all the possible rooms that could be rented. So, while I don't live there anymore, it is a crazy zoo now. I mean, there is no parking anywhere. It's really, really bad down there now. And we're back to the fall. We do have full food storage. We produce a ton of food now. Our population has not grown much at all, though. Been so concerned with getting our income raised, I have not really considered the population side of it. Oh, here's another guy. Good deal. And almost enough to start upgrading this farm plant. Also, in case you're wondering, during the fall, You feed more people and you create more income, since it is harvest season, typically. And it's just such a large gap from the other ones. Still, the increased income is a nice bonus. So I'm getting that upgraded here. I gotta save up money and upgrade those structures again. That would be a good investment. I also need to upgrade the tower at some point. Yeah, let's work on the tower next. That'll tell us where our next targets will be. And I don't really want to bring guys up close to dire wolves. As you can see, they have a lot of hit points. And they've got a halfway decent armor class compared to the other critters I've been fighting. Their armor class is even worse, and they have hardly any hit points. Oh, and look at that. Kobolds, they've got no additional guys around anymore. There's just a couple additional guys left for the evil thief, which is nice. The skeletons are running out rapidly, so I'll have some good targets for attacking really soon. It's starting to sound like maybe I should close that window. It's so nice outside, but there's a lot of extra noise today. Okay, get that tower upgraded, and I will take just a sec, and I'm going to close that window. There we go. Got that window closed up. And, well, not nearly as much noise now. It's much quieter. Well, I still have guys engaging in combat. That's nice. Oh. Got an extra guy up here. Trying to train up these guys, that way when they do get into combat, they won't be wiped out by stronger opponents, like the dire wolf. That thing, when you're on the battle screen, it can jump across from one side of the battlefield to the other and take a guy down in one hit. It's a brutal enemy to fight. Well, that's interesting. We got the upgraded tower, but it's not really showing anything else out here. I did choose hard difficulty, right? Ooh, Phoenix. Oh, Lesser Phoenix, rather. Now, as you can see, this is a tough enemy. 36 hit points, armor class 2. Get a lot of experience out of them, but they're tough. They're not to be taken lightly. Whoa, there it goes. I guess it just had not updated yet. Man Scorpion, Orc, Giant Scorpion, Griffin, Troll, Minotaur, another dire wolf, Medusa. Oof, that's gonna be bad. These things are gonna turn so many of my guys into stone. Dire wolf, a third one, red dragon, skeleton, blast spores. These guys can be pretty mean. They don't look it, but when they die, they explode, and they can take a lot of troops with them. So it's not always a pretty sight. Minotaurs, here, as you can see. They're pretty mean, but they're not certainly not the toughest critters. Red dragons can be really quite mean. Armor class -1 makes them extremely tough to hit, but they're actually not too bad. It's really the Medusas that I'm worried about. These things, these are bad. Doesn't matter if they look weak, they are terrible. The only race that can reliably attack them is the thieves. They make mirrors. So they're the only ones that can really fight them head on. Trolls can be quite tough. And let's see, giant scorpion. Griffins, they're not bad. Let's see, giant scorpions. They're mean, but not as mean as man scorpions are. These guys are just dangerous. They've got ranged attack, decent chunk of hit points. They'll wipe you out without much of a struggle. Ooh, fire giants. These guys are tough. They also have a ranged attack. They hit you like a truck. Wood golems? These guys are cake. Still, it's not exactly pretty. Turns out there was another evil thief out there. Here, got some kobolds. Still got skeletons. Oh well. Let's see. Well, just taking a quick look at the time here. 1:03, huh? Well, I may just start wrapping up this episode here, although I was hoping to take out a group. These kobolds look like they'd be doable without much of a challenge. So let's start writing up this group. Start bringing them in. Oof. Maybe I was wrong. I thought I'd be fine, but well, I am killing them. That progress bar is kind of ugly looking though. Of course, while I'm fighting, they're also spawning new units. Well, I'm bringing in some reinforcements, so it won't be terrible for me. Hey, it's actually quicker than I expected. Okay, so our first place, 19 experience given to each unit. That's how small it is. Still, that ought to be a pretty good deal for us. To the rank of Viscount, recognition of valor in the field of battle. So that's some great news. First promotion, and well, we just wiped out some guys. So it's a nice deal. Could put a guy here. Just keep this plantation going. Be a little silly. On the other hand, it's fully upgraded. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and claim it with this guy. Let's excavate that. Nothing? Oh well. Okay, let's put in an inn. Let's put in another farm. Now let's bring our troops down this way. All of them. So we've got 7, so we've got about 11 troops here. this guy. Time to get ready to go. And then, of course, ready up, everyone. Good. All ready to go. This could be a tougher fight. Actually, with all the troops we have, it looks like it's not going to be an issue at all. So that's some good news. And you know, I'm just going to wipe this place out as well. 137 experience given to each unit. So that was a pretty good deal. I could have improved it a bit if I had just decided to wipe it out with only a few guys then. Wouldn't have been a bad choice, but meh. We've got some pretty low levels, but do have a couple second and third levels. Those guys are making a big difference for us. And let's just wipe that house out. We're just going to chop down these trees for a little extra wood. I don't want to leave people here for the trees. Ready up that one. Yeah, we do have enough money here to start upgrading our keep. So let's switch that to full build. And let's see how this goes. Really? You're just gonna stand there and take it? Don't do that to me. Although looking at that skeleton, he wasn't even hurt. Sheesh, just stunned him. Maybe the lady with the hammer can do something. Ooh, wow, 6 points. 1 hit. Yeah, that hammer is definitely the way to go. Okay, so I'm just going to gather these guys up in this location here, and then I'm going to wrap it up and call it a day. You can also take a look, double check that this first recording has gone well. Actually, let's just home them that way. It's not as pretty, but it does the job and I don't have to cycle through everyone. Actually, I don't want to give up just yet. I want to wipe them all out. These 3 forces. There we go. There will be a few skeletons that end up spawning in and rushing our capital at the same time. But not too many, I don't think. We gotta have them all wiped out here soon. And looks like my dog is pushing his way in here. So he's making a little bit of noise. But yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I was stuck there. Anyways, wiping out these skeletons. There's not a whole lot left over there. Okay, and one other rank here. that's really going to be it for me. I'm just going to go ahead and save this here. And we'll start again next time. So anyways, I'll see you guys